So please press the notification button so each time I post, you'll get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, today's Sunday. It is. God bless you all. Hopefully everybody's having a great Sunday. Wherever you are, whenever you see this, may the Lord bless you tenfold. And, all right. I was called to come on today. So, we're going to do some shadow work. Like, I have my shadow work cards out. Let's see what shadow work needs to be done. And whatever comes out, comes out. And then we're going to take out my chirons. And then we're going to take out an angel guidance card. So I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to go with my intuition. We're going to let God lead, and we're just going to follow, as always. So we're going to do our prayers. We're going to ask for protection. We're going to do all that great stuff. Oh, let's do the bowl, because we haven't done the bowl in a while. In a few days, right? We haven't done the bowl in a few days. So we're going to use the bowl. We're going to do some breathing exercises. We're going to get back to center. We're going to clear our centers. We're going to clear our chakras. We're going to get back into alignment for you here. So let's say our prayers, and then we're going to use the singing bowl, and then let's do a reading. As I said, it's 144. Interesting. So I was meant to come on today. Thank the Lord. Okay, let's go. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I call on Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, and Sendithin to please protect my energy and my space. Amen. All right, so we are going to use a singing bowl. We're going to tap it. We're going to breathe in, and then we're going to let it all go. So we're going to do that 3 times, all right? So, all right. Whew. So my intentions is to reset your chakras, all right? That's my intentions. All right. God, lead us the way. All right. All right. Come back slowly. Just come back slowly. Take your time. Don't rush. That felt good. Hopefully you enjoyed that, because I definitely did. I did not want to get... Every time I do it, like, I don't even want to leave. It feels so nice. The energy just feels so great. It feels great. All right, so we're going to use the chirons. We're going to take chiron out first. Let's see what the message is in there for you. All right. God, what's the message? We're going to do a few shuffles and see what we have. All right, God, what's the message for the collective today, for this beautiful Sunday? Wow, we have family forever. 441, as I say that. So, the 144,000, which is in the back of Revelations, right? A lot of people get it mixed up. It's not about the people. It's about the frequency. What frequency are you on? That's the important part. What frequency are you on? That's where you attract what you are. right? The energy. So a lot of you guys are going to be coming into to your soul groups, to people that are your frequency, people to help you on your next journey, the next chapter. We have this new moon that was just in Libra, which I was thinking, I was like, okay, what movement was it? So Libra is about balance, about balancing out the scales. It could be karmic distribution, which could be, okay, so you know that Pluto went direct, or it's in retrograde for the next 15 years. It's in retrograde for the next 15 years. So what you have done, what are you doing these next 15 years of your life? Who are you going to grow with? How are you going to expand your consciousness? What is your place in the world at this very moment? All right, let's see what else we have. So yeah, you guys are going to be coming together with your family group, your soul group. And then recalibration of self. Interesting, because I was just saying that. So when you go into yourself, when you sit in meditation and you just talk to God and you have that time with God and you sit with yourself and you dissect, right, yourself, the good and the bad, because we all have good and we all have bad. A lot of people don't want to sit with themselves because they don't want to do the introspection because they're too scared to go within, because they don't want to look at the ugly parts of themselves. I know, I've been there. All right. So they want you to recalibrate yourself, recalibrate your energy, recalibrate your soul. So you can come in, so you can meet your soul family. Once you raise your vibration, you attract, right? You're not out there searching, you're actually attracting that energy to you because you're on that same frequency. It's so crazy because I was talking to my husband about that today. About being on a frequency and being in alignment, right? Being in alignment. People will gradually be in alignment to you once you start doing the introspection work and recalibrating who you are. Because what you were before and who you are now is not the same. Like if you looked at my videos from 2017, I've been on, 2018. So I started my path in 2017, but I didn't come on YouTube until 2018. So if you look at my videos from January of 2018, to be exact, right? That was 6 years ago. Until now, you could see the big difference. It's a big difference. I don't hang out with the people I used to hang out with. I don't talk to the people I used to hang out with because that's not where God wanted me. Because those people were lessons for me to grow spiritually, but to also see who they truly were, right? On my path, to let them go and to move on, right? Now, if I would have stayed with those people, places, and things, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I would still be hanging out with the same people, doing the same things, and I still had a job. At the time I was sick as well, so I was working and being sick at the same time, and moving and all that, and that process at that time. And I just lost their dad, the year before. So like being on a spiritual path has helped me grow, evolve, but also see things from a higher perspective to see where I want to go for myself. Like people called me crazy, people called me names, whatever. Like the other day, it was funny because somebody said that I was a witch, whatever. Okay, so Jesus was a witch too? I'm just saying. So Jesus was a witch, because I'm just saying. Jesus is doing the same thing I'm doing and got crucified by the same thing that I'm doing. The only thing is he didn't have tarot cards. He didn't have oracle cards. It's the only thing that's different. But yeah, so they want you to recalibrate yourself. They want you to find you. What is your purpose on this planet? What is your purpose? All right, so we're going to take out some shadow work cards. So we have Family Forever, Recalibration of Self, and let's see what shadow cards we have for you today. Let's put this here. Put this here. Let's see what we have. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Okay, what's the message for the collective? Wow. You can't make this up. The unknown. 1113. So some of you guys are afraid to go into the unknown. It says, uncertainty is the only certainty there is. Surrender, curiosity, and faith. So, if you've been getting a nudge to sit with yourself, to meditate, to pray, whatever that is to you. Everybody has their own calling. Everybody finds, like how I went into my awakening was because I lost their dad, right? That's how I started my spiritual path. It's because I lost their dad. That I lost everything when I lost him. I lost like myself because we were together since we were 18. And when he died, he was 30. So we were together for 15, 16 years on and off, but he was the pillar. We grew together. We seen each other grow. We seen each other, we had kids together. So that was the biggest awakening for me. That's how I came on my path. So the unknown is scary, right? When we go into the realization of awakening and we start questioning things, right? It's for a reason, it's for a purpose, to set us to a different path in our lives. Like I said, about people, places, and things, about leaving them behind, because God has a bigger purpose for you. Yes, you may not know it at the moment, right? When you're like going in the fog, because it's like a fog. When you start walking the spiritual path, it's a fog. Everything's a fog. You don't, and it still is, but it's still having faith and continuing the path and being disciplined on that path and not listening to naysayers and just focusing yourself on God, you and God alone. And God will lead you to the promised land. I promise you. Look at me. I'm telling you. Especially when I had my neck surgery back in June, and look at me now. I still have complications here and there, but look at me now. You know what I mean? So the unknown, I understand it's scary, but they want you to surrender. And they want you to have faith. And I understand that certainty that you feel, you're going to feel uncertainty. But it's going to give you the drive and the discipline to succeed and to grow and to evolve into something beautiful. You don't know until you try, until you go within. The unknown is scary, but it could also be a beautiful place where you can grow, you could evolve. You can also show other people that, hey, this is what happened to me, but I didn't let it destroy me. I learned from these lessons and I'm growing, and I'm not going to repeat people, places, and things no longer, because I'm evolving. All right. All right, let's see what else. Shadow work. What does a collective need to know? We have scarred boundaries. It says, respecting and honoring your limits sets you free. Assertiveness and self-care. Interesting. Self-care is recalibration of self. Having boundaries. 1544. Having boundaries with people, places, and things. And don't be afraid to say no. If it doesn't feel right with you, say no. It's okay. It really is okay to say no. If something just doesn't drive with you, if something is telling you something is not right, it's okay to say no. Even if you hurt that person's feelings. Having boundaries with people, places, and things, even your children, because sometimes those kids could be like, I want it now. Like, dude, sorry, if I can't have something right now, you can't have it right now either. If I have to wait, you have to wait too. That's how I look at it. So yeah, having boundaries and letting people respect your boundaries and you respect theirs. And remember to honor your limits. Okay, so let's say you're going into work at 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock came and your boss says, hey, look, I need you to stay late. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? How are you going to set those boundaries? Okay, so if you know at 5 o'clock you have to go, let's say, pick up your child at like 5:30 from the childcare, let's say 6, or you had something important to do after work, right? Are you going to say yes, or are you going to say no? I'm sorry. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, but I can't help you today. I have things that I need to do. That is setting boundaries. So lack of awareness. It says missed chances, unseen risk, seek facts, and stay open-minded, insight and opportunities. So it's letting go of that lack mentality. Some of us, we let our past get in our way and we destroy our own chances and our own risk. Interesting that that card came out because I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to put myself as an example because it's my channel and it's my experiences and we all have our own different experiences. I can't tell you from someone else's experience because I don't know how they feel in that experience that they went through. So I'm going to discuss my experiences and what I've went through and how I have solutions to what I've been through. Okay? So missed chances and unseen risks, seek facts, and stay open-minded. Okay, so there was a situation like last week. Okay. I was going through whatever. And I was going to do something. Okay, because I was having a conversation with my husband and I was kind of like getting irritated. And I literally had to sit with God last week. It was Sunday, last Sunday. And I said, God, I spoke to God. And then God showed me some things and it was crazy because I'm going to tell you this. So there was this feather. I have it right here. Okay. I was in prayer and meditation talking to God because like when I feel confused or I feel like I need an answer. So I'll sit with God and I'll meditate on it and then and I'll pray and then all of a sudden like I opened my eyes, right? And this feather was like in between my legs on this chair. This came out of like literally it came out of nowhere. And I was going to make because how I felt like, you know what? I'm done. I'm over this, whatever. And God was showing me like, look, just give it a chance. And God showed me, right? So I was going to do something and I was going to miss an opportunity. But I didn't look at it as missing an opportunity. I was looking at it like I need my sanity. But once when God put it into perspective, into a higher perspective, when I went into meditation, when I seen it from a higher perspective, I was like, okay. So then I changed my tune and I changed certain things. And because if I was still angry and if I still was in that mindset, I would have made a wrong decision for the rest of my life. But I was okay with it. The thing is, I was okay with it. But God was like, no, I want you to have this opportunity. So don't mess it up. I was going to say don't F it up, but don't mess it up. I'm trying not to curse. So yeah, there was a lack of awareness because I didn't see the whole perspective. So when I sat and asked for guidance, I got a perspective. And I was like, okay, so that lack of awareness that I had made me aware, made me see, because I was going to take the biggest risk of my life if I chose to leave, if I chose to just take myself out of the equation. So God gave me a better perspective and I stayed. And it's good. It's been good. It's because I was just so, I just needed I just felt like it was a losing battle. Okay. So nothing is a losing battle. Just talk to God and he will give you the answers. I'm telling you from my own experience. So yeah. So don't make a drastic decision that you are going to miss a good opportunity. That's why they want you to go within. They want you to seek the unknown. They want you to surrender and have faith. And it's okay to be curious. It's okay to go into the unknown. Like I said, a lot of people are afraid to go into the unknown. A lot of people don't want to face their own demons. We all have demons. We all do. We all have good and bad. We all have positive and negative. That's where the yin and yang comes in. Because remember, without good, there's no bad. Without bad, there's no good. You need both. You need both energies. That's kind of like the hemisphere of your brain, right? So how you have the right hemisphere, left hemisphere. So the right is the female and the left is the male. So you have logical thinking and you have spiritual, because females are more spiritually inclined than the masculines. The masculine has that protection, that guidance, that, you know, that analytical mind. Because men think analytical, not with their hearts. They think with their minds, not their hearts. And also other things. But that's if you're on that lower frequency, right? So if you're on a higher frequency, you want things that are high frequency, not low frequency, like women, drugs, alcohol, porn, gambling, like heavy gambling, like literally gambling your life for what? To lose everything after you just got everything. So but life is a gamble as well. So that's kind of like a tricky one. Interesting, because I would like to have that conversation with my husband if we ever do a podcast together. That would be an interesting conversation to have. But yeah, so setting boundaries with people, places, and things, having respect for yourself and having that honor, and remember that to have that self-care, to have that assertiveness with yourself. Always check in with yourself. And it's crazy because this week, that's all since I did the new moon in Libra, right? It was a solar eclipse. And it's pretty interesting because it's everything is talking about setting boundaries with whatever that may be to you. So we're still on that energy of setting boundaries, healthy boundaries. Okay, let's see what else we have. All right, God, what's the message? All right, we have angelic protection. You are protected by your angels. You have to ask for protection, actually. Remember, free will. We all have free will. God gave us free will. Okay? So yeah, you are protected. I see like blue. I see a lot of blue. And that has to do with your truth. Your angels are protecting you from your truth. From the unknown. They're with you, guiding you through the unknown. That's why faith is here. Because angelic protection is helping you some way, somehow. Let's see what else. Forgiveness and understanding. So they want you to forgive yourself and forgive others. Understanding the lessons, forgiving. And I know sometimes it's hard to forgive people that have done us really, really shitty, right? But that's a lesson that person has to learn and you have to learn, right? It's not being vindictive and doing something back at that other person because you're just creating more karma. Why? Just wish them well. Understand that, hey, everybody's not on your inner standing and that it's okay. That's why boundaries are here. That's why self-care is here. That's why faith is here. That's why insight is here. That's why recalibrating yourself is important. Forgive and let go and understand that it was a chapter in your life, that you learned those lessons, and now you need to move on. Because remember, you hold the power. You have to say so in your life, if it's a yes or a no. It's protecting you from things that you don't want in your life anymore. Like you already have enough uncertainty with your own life. You don't need to add more people into that uncertainty. People are bringing uncertainty to you. There's no reason why these people are there. You need people that are going to be your family. They're going to support you. That's going to be with you through thick and thin. That's on your frequency, that wants the same things. That's why you ask God for your soul family. You pray. It could take 2 years. It could take 3 years. It could take 5 years. It could take 10 years. But those people will gradually come. Just stay focused on your path. Stay disciplined on what you want. Do the inner inner work that needs to be done within yourself so you could be the better version of yourself, so you could show other people that, hey, you know what? Life can't be screwed. I can't be fucked up forever. And then you could help someone else. You could shine the light on someone else, and that someone else, like, okay, let's say, for example, Brian's on my channel. God bless you, Brian. You're doing awesome. Good job on your channel. I just actually ran into your channel the other day. And today, actually, he's live. If you guys want to check him out, he's there. His name is Brian. BRI. He comes on my channel once in a while. But he's sharing his story on YouTube. You see how that ripple affects? See? So, yes, I went through my awakening process. I'm on my channel telling you what my process was and how I'm how I'm evolving, how I'm learning and growing. That's what I would like for others to do. Because remember, we are the example for the next generation that's coming. What are we implementing into that next generation that's evolving? We already have enough craziness, chaos, and mayhem, right? Our energy is supposed to be shifting. We're supposed to be that alternative. We're supposed to be the strength from our despairs, from our life, period. Some of us were poor, some of us were rich. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what scale you are and if you're rich, middle class, or poor. It all depends on the soul. And forgiving is the most highest frequency of all. So you can reap your own rewards. Don't bring, how can I say? Don't bring your past to your future. Interesting, because my husband says that to me all the time. Because of all of my traumas, I realize that sometimes I still kind of talk about it because that's not what I want to live anymore. That's not where I want to be. So I want to address it. Because that's not the experience I want to live again. So forgiveness and understanding, angelic protection. We have learning experiences. That's crazy. I said this, right? It came out. Look at that. You can't make this up. So when I channel and then the cards just pop up out of nowhere, it's because I'm on point. So through life experiences, we learn through life experiences. Exactly. Yes. That's what helps us grow. It's not going to mold us, but it's going to help us grow, evolve, and let go. I like this reading today. It's really good. It's a good, positive one. Yeah. So learning through your experiences, going within, like I said, going within, exploring all those dark aspects and the light aspects, confronting those dark aspects, but also acknowledging your good aspects. Let's get hold on, guys. Excuse me. Sorry, I came to my mind, so I was like, let me write that down before I forget, because I will forget. All right. Can I get an angel message, please, for the collective? All right. God, Source, Universe, what's the message for the collective? For the shadow work? All right. We have the angel of glory. I sing praise and glory to the source of all life. Right there. It's being in alignment with all the elements: earth, water, air, fire, ethers. And that's interesting because they're all connected with archangels. There was actually a passage here that I actually wanted to read with you. It was in here in this book because I was going through this book the other day, and there was something that said here. Hold on. So the archangels, it says, to God Almighty, the Lord of Israel, may Michael be at my right hand, Gabriel at my left hand, before me, Raphael, and behind me, Ariel, and above me, the divine presence of God, which is interesting because we have it right here. So we're going to read the glory somewhere in here. It's somewhere. I found that. So, gifts for Earth. It can help us to celebrate the simple joys of life, acknowledging all the goodness around us. Give thanks for all that we are. So, the angelic function of this one is to celebrate the glory of the divine, which we should do every day, right? Thank God every day, every morning that, hey, we wake up, that we're alive another day. So, we're going to read it. It says, the angel of glory helps us to celebrate the endless opportunities for goodness and joy that exist in our lives. It teaches us to be thankful for the beauty and simplicity of life. It actually helps us to take the strain and struggles away from our lives by seeing how simple things can be. This angel tells us that life can be one long celebration if we so choose. It sings praises to the glory of God, wondrous creation. We can tune into the incarnation of beauty and joy anytime we wish to open our hearts. The splendors of life simply unfolds before us. Life can become a self-reflection mirror of love when we see it through eyes of gratitude. It also means that we become rooted in the here and now reality of life itself. We can offer up our prayers to the angel of glory to include our thanks in its song of praise and joy to the source of life. With our hearts open, we are blessed. The pleasure we receive in saying thank you for life is the ultimate acknowledgement of life itself. The joy of gratitude nourishes our souls and gives us the deepest feeling of grace. Many years ago, a very wise man taught me to say thank you for all the good things that are happening in my life now. The more I said it, the more good things happened in my life. Those are like affirmations, right? The angel of glory helps us to rise us above the mundane to a level of celebration about the glory of God and the miracles of creation. To align our energy and awareness with the glory is to be part of it all. We are each an aspect of the divine principle of creation. It is our own glory we are celebrating when we open our hearts to the angels. We are reaching the glory of self and honoring the divine when we love ourselves. Exactly. That's what it's all about. It's loving ourselves. It's respecting ourselves. It's having boundaries. So everything on this one card is everything that I was saying about self-love. Setting boundaries. Having forgiveness and understanding and learning through those experiences, through people, places, and things. 4111, as I say. So that was your message today. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you'll be notified. You'll get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. It was a pleasure of reading for you, channeling for you, and it was a great message. I believe hopefully this message will get out to whoever needs it today. Most definitely. Remember to always to put yourself first, not be selfish. Yes, you can be selfish, but also share your gifts, share your talents, share your gifts and talents to the world so others can share their gifts and talents to the world as well. Right now, we need more positivity. We need more people to come together than dividing. They want us divided. The point is they want us divided because divided, we fall, right? Now, united, when there's more numbers, it's harder to manipulate. And they want us separated because that's what they want. Now, if you fall for it, then that's on you, right? Now, if you have the awareness, then they won't. So have a great day. Have a great Sunday. I might come back on later. This one was a shadow work. I actually wanted to do another shadow work, which is very important for all of us to do shadow work. In my description box below, there's plenty of videos on how I started my journey. It will help you on your journey. Some of them are hypnosis, self-hypnosis, and some of them are just music. So it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm telling you the results. Yes, they're hard to when you do the introspection, it's hard because you're looking at all the good and the bad things that you have done in life and what you have done to others, right? But that's the point of going within. So you don't attract the same people, places, and things. And you could be more self-aware of your own surroundings. All right? So I will catch you next time.